Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube. I'm going to be saying that every single day for the next like 5 weeks. That's a lot of content for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Anyway, looking at this pack, what do we got? Prismatic Vista is actually like a really good fetch land in this format because you're going to be playing one basic of every color. So it's like a multicolor land. So I like that. Shellduck Isle's busted. Wheel of Fortune's really fun. And 1,000 Year of Storm is a good card. Good combo with Wheel of Fortune as well. Gruul Signet's good, not a blue signet, so it's a little bit worse. Like, the reason I say blue signets are better is just mana acceleration in blue is busted, and blue has all the good artifact payoffs like Urza and stuff like that. Red to a lesser extent. I don't know what to take. I think this is a pick where we can take kind of something that's more fun. Wheel of Fortune is fun, but you know what? We're going to draft to win for a little bit here. We're going to start off with the Gruul Signet. Wow. Mana Drain is a good pickup. Kind of wish I had taken Prismatic Vista. It's a little bit better of a combo with Mana Drain, but this card is busted. Reading Pool, and that's more or less it. Soulfire Grandmaster is fine. Elves of Deep Shadow is fine, but we want good mana to be able to cast Mana Drain, so even if we're not playing green, just the fact that we have a fetch that is base green, like, it turns any... What's an example? Like, Verdant Catacombs now taps for blue, for example. Misty Rainforest also adds blue. Wow, Past in Flames. Could have drafted a sweet Storm deck. I'm going to keep in mind all these Storm cards that were in the packs. So that way when everything comes around, like if I see that Wheel of Fortune wheeled, then I could like take that, and then Manamorphose might come around, and then Past in Flames might come around. Also, Bolas' Citadel is pretty busted. I'm going to take Fact or Fiction though. That card is like great with Mana Drain. And like, it's just good in any deck. It's good in Storm, it's good in mid-range, it's even kind of good in aggro, it just lets you refill. This is the kind of card you want to take early in Vintage Cube, because you're going to play it pretty much no matter what. Ooh. Speaking of... See, that's what I'm talking about. Wooded Foothills now taps for blue, because we took the Breeding Pool. Could also take Rakdos Signet, but I'm liking that less now that I have Fact or Fiction. If this was Legacy Cube or some other format, Control Magic would probably be the pick, but in this format, it's a little bit weak. Like, there are some matchups where it does nothing. I think I'm just going to take the Foothills. Yeah, given that we have Mana Drain, we don't really want that many Signets. Oh, I did not know Time Warp was in here. We can take Dig Through Time, though. Dig Through Time's busted. Yeah, Mana Drain's better in a deck that basically plays lands to gain tempo. What am I saying? You gain mana by like tempoing your opponent out rather than ramping. Because playing Gruul Signet, there is a cost, right? You have effectively a mana source that costs 2 mana to activate. So like on turn 2, you have a decision to play Gruul Signet or play Mana Drain. And if you're playing this in addition to your lands, then you have more dead draws overall. So we don't want too many Signets in the type of deck we're building, but Dig Through Time seems good. Ooh. Okay, there's a Lightning Bolt. And Jataxian Probe. Probe is nice. Probe helps field dig, makes Mana Drain better, but Lightning Bolt is just a busted card. I guess here's kind of the decision where we think we want to go for Storm or not. Probe is better in Storm. The information is nice, but it's really hard. It's not hard to replace Bolt. There are a lot of effects kind of like it. I'm going to take the Probe. Also, Storm's more fun, right? Draft Cube to have fun. We can take Palinchron. We can take a Savannah if we want to go like blue, white, or Bant. But if we get High Tide, I'm going to be happy I took Palinchron. Okay. Scooting up in my chair. What do we want? Both of these are good. I think I want Wheel of Fortune more. I think that's a better card than 1,000 Year Storm. Like, this facilitates Storm better. Alright, there's a Blood Crypt. That helps our mana situation. Yawgmoth's Bargain is fine. Relic is fine. We really need to wheel Past in Flames to like fully go for it. So if Past in Flames is in this pack, then we know we're open. But I think that pack was supposed to have Manamorphose, and it didn't. Yeah, okay, Storm's not open, but Torrential Gearhulk in this deck still seems busted. Yeah, okay. Storm Dream is dead. It's like, Storm is good if you are literally the only person drafting it, but if someone's taking Past in Flames, I'm not gonna fight them because there's only enough Storm cards to facilitate one person drafting it. Bolas' Citadel is interesting if we get Tinker. Monastery Swiftspear is interesting if we go like blue-red. think I'll take that as a sign and maybe go blue-red aggro. Yeah, Magus of the Moon seems nice here. Maybe. I'm not committed to it, but I kind of wish I had that Lightning Bolt now instead of Jataxian Probe. Bolt would be so much better in this deck. Okay, that is something. Figure of Destiny. Okay, well, red is open, and we have blue. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, what do we do here? So here's the thing. I have never drafted blue-red opposition. That seems like kind of a weird deck. Mystic Confluence is great. Mana Vault is just busted. Very good with Wheel of Fortune as well. We're probably not Palancroning, but maybe. Oh boy. Like, Confluence is real good, but so is this card. Like, if I play this turn 1, I could just, like, Wheel of Fortune, Factor Fiction, Dig Through Time. I think I gotta take this. I'm also passing Sneak Attack, but this pack is such a high power level, I'm going to wheel something. And I'm gonna be happy about whatever I wheel. This is just the least likely card to wheel. There's a Force of Will. I don't hate that. We could take, on the wheel, maybe we get Direfleet Daredevil, but Force of Will is good. Especially in a deck with like Torrential Gearhulk and such. Now I can take a Wandering Funeral. This pack is really bad for us in general, but this helped with the red splash. And it gives us like a win condition. You know, it's for 4. That's good. Ooh. Okay. Now we need to decide. Do I want a good deck or a fun deck? Because honestly, just going like Brain Freeze, Gearhulk, Brain Freeze is not the worst win condition I've ever heard of. Probably not doing this now. Palancron in. That being said, Daze is like the actual perfect card for our deck. So maybe someone took Storm cards and then chickened out. I think, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Daze. Daze is the better card for our deck like 90% of the time. If Storm is open enough to the point where Brain Freeze is good, it's going to come around. So I'm gonna take Daze. And then if Brain Freeze wheels, we're gonna try and make it work. Because this deck is already looking like pretty sweet as it is. And I don't want to ruin that, like trying to take Brain Freeze and passing up on one of the best cards we could open. Jita is interesting. Imperial Recruiter gives us outs to go like Exarch Twin. I only have 4 creatures. Jita is a really good card though. And like, I just don't like Kiki comboing. Flameslash would also be interesting. It's really good, it's quite cheap. It really depends on how much of a controlling deck I think I'm going to be. Because this is going to be good most of the time. I'm going to take Jita. It's less replaceable. Ooh. The Lava Man, okay. That's a good card for the deck. Mana Tithe. I haven't really seen fixing for that. And red seems much more open. Oh man, I could take a Braid. A Braid might be better than Impulse here. I could also take Goblin Welder, but I don't think that's worth it. It's kind of cool with Gearhulk though. A Braid is nice because it's like removal. It kills artifacts. Do I want that more than Impulse though? Sure. Okay, there's Gush. Gush is very good here. Like, Sower of Temptation's fine, but just raw card advantage, I appreciate. Okay, so I think this was the Brain Freeze pack. I don't remember. Gifts Ungiven seems interesting. We're gonna like deck ourselves. Where's Laboratory Maniac? Why is that not in the cube? Can we just like 1-for-1 replace Narset with Lab Maniac? That would lead to way more fun games. Or even the new Jace. The Jace that wins when you mill out. That's so much more interesting than Narset. I'm gonna take Crucible because I don't think I'm going to be actually casting Gifts Ungiven. It's just like too much. We have so many ways to draw cards already. I don't think I need more. That's why we're taking Wildfire, even though we're probably not going to play it. Moat is interesting. I do like Moat. So I need Brain Freeze, like, I don't remember what pack it was, but soon. Okay, we got a win condition. So we are controlling Brain Freeze. That's a sweet deck to play. I think Oblivion Ring, because maybe. Oh man, this is one of my favorite archetypes. I'm really happy this happened. Yeah, controlling Brain Freeze. So someone took Past in Flames and then chickened out of Storm, I guess. They also took Metamorphose. So Storm is now open. I kind of wish I had Memory Jar now, because Memory Jar Brain Freeze is also really sweet. I'm into this. Woo! Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but oh, I almost just picked that on accident. That would have been really bad. I'm not gonna complain, but I am going to complain for a couple reasons. This is probably one of the worst Sol Ring decks we could have, and it's still a busted Sol Ring deck. Because, like, No, never mind. It's still good. We have Wheel of Fortune and stuff. We're just gonna take it before it goes away. Ooh, Steam Vents. I probably just have to take that. Like, Chandra's good, Show and Tell, looting, whatever, but good mana is very hard to replace. Okay, so we're probably not playing Blood Crypt. Ooh, Time Spiral. Doesn't really help, but if we get High Tide, we have like 5 more packs to see a High Tide. I think I go for it. Also Mana Flare. High Tide or Mana Flare? Yeah, sure. Wasteland. I think this is a Wasteland deck because I have Crucible. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wasteland Crucible is good. Inkwell Goblin Welder is kind of good, but I think I like Wasteland a little bit more. Obviously, I'm probably going to cut this if we get High Tide. Mind's Desire. Man, why did why did this happen? Why did someone cut Storm early and then give up? I gotta take Scalding Tarn. I think it's so good with Crucible. And if Storm is really that open, Mind's Desire should wheel, because everyone thinks it's a good card, and it is a great card, but it's only good in like one specific archetype, which is Storm. Pyroclasm, I guess, for the sideboard. I don't think I'm gonna be Terramandering. Emery is... I think they replaced Compulsive with this card, and that seems kind of bad. I'm gonna add that to the sideboard. Alright, we need High Tide. Probably not playing this. Probably not playing this. I kind of wish I had Impulse instead of a Braid. Tanglewire. Venser is good. I like Venser a lot here. Venser also a good combo with Brain Freeze. Fallen Shinobi is super busted, but I don't have enough creatures to facilitate that. Turnabout. Oh boy. Ah! So I can take Mana Flare, but then I don't get Turnabout. But it's infinite with Palinchron. It's really good with Time Spiral, so I can go... Oh man. I really need Turnabout though too, but that's like not that good with our current deck. Oh, I wish I could get both so badly. I'm gonna take Mana Flare. I think it's safer. Just like Mana Flare, Time Spiral, untap, Palinchron, go infinite, win the game seems fine to me. Okay, someone took Splinter Twin, but we can steal their Pestermite, I guess. Probably not playing it, but you never know. What's my mana situation look like? This deck looks pretty sweet, so I need a few more playables. I don't think this is a Desperate Ritual deck, but we do have 2 Draw 7s, so it's possible. Show and Tell doesn't do very much. I can bring in Glorybringer as a way to, like, deal with problematic opposing permanents, I guess. It's like a removal spell that can also kill Planeswalkers. Take Avalanche Riders. I don't know if I main deck it. I think I would prefer to like keep the main deck as lean as possible. Crucible of Worlds is in there mostly as like a way to do infinite Scalding Tarns. Wow, we wheeled Rishadan Port? That's interesting. I've never played Rishadan Port in a Storm deck. Kind of wanna... Ooh. Mind's Desire wheeled. Okay, Turnabout. Oh, it was close. It was close. If Turnabout was in that pack, that would have been busted. Well, I have some red rituals now. I can just be like a weird Brain Freeze deck. I don't hate that. You know what? It's only 2, and I'm not missing out on much. I don't think I'm gonna play Rishadan Port, but I do like the Crucible Wasteland block, so I will be playing that. Numeral Steam Vents. Do I even need Breeding Pool? I guess it's another way that would, like, if I need double blue and I already have Steam Vents, I can fetch Breeding Pool. So as far as mana sources go, 24, that seems fine. This deck is weird, but I love it. Mostly blue, a little bit of red. Do I want Grim Lavamancer? Maybe I just play Pyro... Oh, Jite is definitely not going in the deck. Forgot about that one. I could play Pestermite to scare them. That's not the worst plan. That's not the worst plan. Or I could just play Rishadan Port as land number 17. I kind of like just playing Rishadan Port as land number 17. Nobody expects the Wasteland Rishadan Port Brain Freeze Crucible of Worlds deck. Man, 1 High Tide would have helped a lot. But as it is, this deck is really spicy. Yeah, we got some sideboards too. See you guys on 1. Alright, we're playing against Sneaky Olive Oil. We are going to go first. No, you. I think I keep this hand. It's like 1 draw 7 away from being good. I know that statement makes no sense, but don't worry about it too much. We're gonna start with a Gitaxian Probe Paying the Life. I mostly want to see what I'm drawing more than I want to see what's in their hand, but getting both isn't the worst. Oh boy. This looks like a good matchup for me. I'm gonna take a screenshot. The burning of Jinye worries me, but... Okay, so they do leave it there, that's good. We drew an island, so I can have mana drain up. So I can just casually do this. Nothing to see here. How much mana is that on turn 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do they got? Colonnade down. I'm gonna keep that there. Hopefully it's not too bothersome. We need card draw. No, it's... Oh. Well, now I regret playing those, but that's okay. Because I could have just gone like thing. So they played Seachrome Coast. Okay, that tells me what's in their hand more. No. Crucible of Worlds. I mean, I guess. Wasteland would actually be busted here. I will play a Crucible. Go. We're so close. They play Plains, they play Banishing Light. I think I just let that happen. I don't, like, anything they take here is not that bad for me. Particularly if they take Crucible. Okay, this is gonna go over here, I guess. Yeah, I don't care what they take. I'm gonna save Mana Drain for something proactive. Like, Soul Ring is fine. Let's draw a Fetch. Or Wasteland, Palinchron. Man, where were you like last turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana now. Last turn. This went from like decent to kind of sketchy. We played Island. They're playing Thran Dynamo. So I think I abrade that. I'm just gonna kill that. We're playing this really slow because... Mountain, okay. I mean, I have to Mana Drain to Fairy. They're nowhere near casting Burning of Jinye. I just noticed that. That's also a problem. Alright, let's go for it. We gotta draw something good. That's good. Let's play Palinchron. 3 left. Yeah, that's all we got. So I can Gush. It makes my Mana Flare prospects worse, but I think I do. Because it effectively adds mana because I... Ooh. Ugh, but I don't have lands. So, I can Mind's Desire with the mana I currently have, and then Time Spiral next turn. That seems okay. No! Why did I play a land? Oh my god. That sucks. I lost waste. I messed that up big time. Cast Pyroclasm just to fill my graveyard. Go. I regret everything. So they can play Teferi. What do they bounce with Teferi? I guess they have to bounce Palinchron, but that seems kind of funny. Ooh. Okay, let's do it. Right, that's too good not to do. I have 4 lands. Wait. The real question is, can I go infinite with Palinchron with 4 lands? It generates 8 mana. You need like 6 lands to go infinite with Palinchron. But what does their hand do? Not very much. You know what? I'm not scared. Let's do it. Time Spiral. Alright. Let's see what they got in hand here. Taxian Probe. I needed... They just scooped? That wasn't even close to lethal. Okay. Okay. That was weird. That was nowhere near lethal, but I'll take it. So they're like a dirtily... I think Shieldbreaker could be good. They seem to have a couple artifact mana sources. Kind of like Avalanche Riders. They're actually, yeah. Their mana seems sketchy, so we're going to do that. And the rest seems okay. I think I just cut one of these rituals. Do I have any arcanes? Doesn't matter. Heretic Ritual has a cleaner text box. Oh, that is interesting. We have enough mana, and they seem to have a lot of non-basics. That could just lock them out of colored mana. Let's do that. I know that stops our Crucible combo, but... Oh, wow. Okay, this deck is busted. Now I get to, like, Jataxian Probe, see what's in their hand, Wasteland their first play. Yeah. Alright, I'm glad I took Probe. And I have Force of Will. Given that, I'm just going to Soul Ring. go. I don't want to Gitaxian Probe just yet, because I want to also have that option to pitch to Force of Will. Ooh, that's good. And let's not reveal Wasteland, because I'm going to Factor Fiction. Oh man, I could've. Let's see if they get a basic. No, I could have done it. I mean, it wouldn't have really. We'll do it next turn. Monastery Mentor. Let's Factor Fiction first. I don't want to have a. Oh, they just F6'd after doing that. Wow, really? Do I want that? Yeah, this hand seems good. Then I can Force of Will this. I guess at this point I could get rid of Gitaxian Probe, but I'll just get rid of Palancron. Because I want more card draw. Oh wow. Let's look at their hand. Because I need a second blue source as well. Now we know how to mana screw them, which is kind of fun. Like if they have only blue spells in hand, oh boy. They are a ways away from doing anything. Mugus of the Moon kind of hurts me more than it hurts them. So I kind of want to just Wasteland their Sacred Foundry. And we just got to draw a blue source eventually. Because we're both down to just 2 lands. Well, that was... Ugh, that was a good draw. Okay, decent. So they played Plains and Vanishing Light. Well, that ain't fun. Let's port down their island. We need to hit blue and then I can dig through time and then we should be okay. There we go. No need to main phase dig through time. I can also mana drain something they play. Not that I'm that scared about what they're gonna do, but... Alright, their upkeep, we still tap this. I don't really know what they can do that's too scary. Prismatic Vista is good though. Alright, if they drew exactly Manatide, this hurts, but I think it's worth the risk. Nice. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune seems pretty good. What do I take here? Everything's so good. Oh no, they scooped? Oh man. I'll show my hand. Why did I see their top card of their library? What? Why did I see the top card of their library? I don't know what's happening. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against... I don't know how to say that, but this hand is gross. We're gonna keep. Don't put a stop in their upkeep. So we can Wandering Fumarole turn 1. I normally... I'm not gonna play around Wasteland. I could, but I don't think people are as crazy as I am to play Wasteland in like a mono blue deck. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I need that particular turn. Whoa, okay. They have like Through the Breach, Sneak Attack, things like that. I need that turn for them to not impact the board, and they did not. So now I have Mana Drain. Next turn I have Rishadan Port. Whew, Wheel of Fortune's good too. So let's play Port, and I think I do want to port them on upkeep because I don't have much to do with my mana yet, and I'm going to tap down their red source. Sure. I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune anyway, so I don't care too much about that. Actually, do I port them on upkeep? If I port them on upkeep, they can show and tell, and that's a little bit scary. We'll see. Gifts Ungiven Past in Flames. Oh, weird. So they're like a storm thing. Okay. Question is, do I Rishadan port them? I think I do. I might regret this, but I don't want them playing like a medium level 4-drop that I have to counter. I would rather like lock them out of mana this turn and then like start locking them down. It also means they like never get red mana. It just seems better to me. And it looks like it is better. They're never getting red mana, at least at sorcery speed. Right, well, our gambit paid off. We now just have a good hand and we can just keep playing land drops and Rishadan porting them. Oh, they have more spells. Interesting. I'm actually gonna also let that happen. I'm just going to counter impactful things and then we're gonna Wheel of Fortune so they lose all their card advantage anyway. Okay, look, if you're not gonna use the mana, don't float it. That is acceptable. So they have to discard the hand size? I don't hate that. Shallow Grave. Alright, so they're definitely like some Emrakul reanimation thing. I like Gitaxian Probe. That tells me a lot. I'm actually very happy with this card over Lightning Bolt. It's a great card. Oh, but they have Emrakul in their deck. Oh boy. This is gonna be a weird matchup. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They have Emrakul in their deck. Okay. Well, this is like our nightmare matchup. They also have Force of Negation. I don't like this at all. But their hand doesn't do very much. So we could just keep porting them down. Past in Flames is scary though. I can also start attacking with Wandering Fumarole. So they drew an island, which is actually a really good draw for them. Soul Ring was a good draw for me. Let's do that. Mountain. So I can attack 1, 2. I can attack, but then I can't Rish it in port. So we pass. I don't like this anymore. They have Emrakul. Like, this is an unwinnable matchup right now. Also, Brain Freeze is very good against us. So we basically have to wait as long as possible, hoping that they draw Emrakul naturally, and then Brain Freeze them. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. Oh man. They discard Duress, that makes sense. Wasteland doesn't do anything yet, but I think I can now attack with Fumarole pretty freely. So they can Confluence, but they have to tap their Grim Monolith. Duress is gone, so they have one unknown card. Let's switch your Power Toughness. And they can do like some crazy High Tide Brain Freeze stuff. Rishadan Port your Mountain. Rishadan Port is a really good card. They drew another island. That makes High Tide better. But we can kill them with Wandering Fumarole. I really would prefer not to cast Wheel of Fortune, given that they have Past in Flames. When it's still passing turn. Okay. More islands is pretty good for me. Wasteland still does nothing, so let's attack with Fumarole. Which Power Toughness, all that. So they can bounce it, I guess. Maybe I should not have played a land before attacking for that reason. Yeah, actually in the future we're gonna play around that. So again, tap down Mountain. They still only have one unknown. Am I just gonna win there with very anemic beats? Thran Dynamo. It's a lot of mana, but we have to let it go. It's a lot less mana than High Tide would be. More islands. So we attack first, and then we do everything else. Switch. Here's the scary part. They only need a storm count of like 7 to Brain Freeze me out, which I don't like. Bounce, draw, draw. Is now the time to go for it. So what happens if I just let this go? They go up to 8 cards in hand. I'm at 23 cards in library, so they go High Tide. I counter it, they counter back. Actually, it's pretty tough for them to get 7 storm count right now. How much storm is that? So 1, 2, 3, right? High Tide, they counter back, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So they can just, yeah, I just die. So next turn I just die, so I mana drain this, and I just try and kill them right now. Otherwise, I die. Ooh. Did I get the Force of Negation out of their hand? That might be good. Oh, they have actual factual counterspell. Losing that mana might cost me, so I think I'm just dead, right? They also have Force of Negation to counter my Wheel of Fortune. I can go Ritual, Ritual, Wheel of Fortune, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 mana left. And I could hit Brain Freeze. You know what? I think that's my best shot, because if I pass turn, I'm at 23. That is a storm count of 8. They have 1, like 2, this one. I think this is my best shot here. I'm going to start with Pyretic Ritual. I know they have Force of Negation, but it forces them to exile a blue card from their hand, which is better odds than I've had before. And I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune before... Ugh, I still just die. I shouldn't have tapped Rishadan Port, but I think I needed it. I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune before playing Wandering Fumarole. Yeah, that's what I thought. Exile Mind's Desire. Yep. Now we die. So if they Brain Freeze, we just concede. So Force of Negation, Mind's Desire is gone. So they can just go High Tide. Yeah, I shouldn't have tapped down the port. Okay, it didn't matter. Let's go to game 2. Alright, good thing we got all these sideboard cards for this opponent. Avalanche Riders, Glorybringer. We're not going to win off Brain Freeze. They have an Emrakul in their deck. It's just not going to happen. Pyroclasm is bad. What cards don't I want? Crucible of Worlds seems bad. So does Wasteland. I didn't see any basics. Maybe they exist. I'll add a Mountain. I actually kind of want to significantly up the number of red sources here because we have all these 1 mana plays. Lava Mancer I like. Getting rid of the rituals. Probably not going to play Mana Flare. Time Spiral seems better than Wheel of Fortune, I guess. I think, like, I just cite in all these creatures. Do I want Magus? It doesn't do anything. I don't think I want Magus. Welder attacks for 1 damage a turn. This seems pretty good. I have like a lot of disruption in creatures. I need to cut 1 more. Maybe I cut Time Spiral. Oh, I cut Mind's Desire. That makes sense. I could also see cutting playing Wildfire against the High Tide deck, but probably we're just gonna go like this. Alright, let's go first. Turn 1 Soul Ring. Yeah, let's keep this. Turn 1 Figure is probably better than turn 1 Soul Ring, honestly. And I get to see what's in their hand, so I know like what to play around, what to daze, and stuff like that. I think I wait to probe, unless I see they have Duress. Oh, whoa, I don't want to see their hand. See your hand, pay 2 life. Yeah, I want to see their opening hand. That is a terrible hand. Okay. Counterspell Emrakul Past in Flames. I'm still going to play this, that way I can hold up a double blue. Pay 2 life. Yes. Cast Figure. Go. Their hand is so bad. That's good too. So we can make you a 2/2. Let's go Mountain, Soul Ring. Make you a 2/2. Play Gruul Signet. Hit for 2. And Figure might just close this game out. They have Island. Let's play Island, make you a 3/3. I guess I want this blue up. Make you big. Hit for 4. Yeah, sideboard in action. What the heck kind of hand is that? Okay, Shelduck Isle makes me kind of want to bring in Wasteland, just because it's so good against it. Their mana looks abysmal. This is going to be, I think, a good matchup post-sideboard. Yeah, we definitely want this. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm just going to have blue. This is plenty. And I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could dig through time and daze, but I'd rather just do that in response to whatever they're doing. Mesmeric Fiend. Okay, let's dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Do that, we daze the counter spell. I wonder if there's a way I could get it so I could daze the Mesmeric Fiend. I don't think so. No, Counterspell's gone. Swamp is gone. We get to resolve Dig Through Time. They get to take one of the 2 best cards in our hand. What do I want? I could take Gush, Time Spiral. I honestly don't even really want to cast Time Spiral because it gives them a better hand because their hand is abysmal right now. So I could take Gush, Avalanche Riders. They have to take Avalanche Riders. I'm definitely taking Avalanche Riders. Whatever else I take, I can just play. I think I like Gush. Drawing cards seems good. Yeah, as expected, they take that card. Whew, that's dirty. I don't have enough mana yet, so we'll wait. Let's hardcast Gush. Actually, we can just wait. Let's wait on everything. Play an island and attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I can hardcast Gush and then Venser next turn, but Venturing Mesmeric Fiend also just wins the game because I will have 8 power of attackers next turn, so that's also good. That one is fine. Whoa. Huh. Well, this went about as good as it possibly could. Venser will bounce the Thran Dynamo. We block here. Yeah, okay, on to game 3. I kind of want Jite now that I know what they're doing. Also, Wasteland to Mize, like their one non-basic, maybe could be good. I don't think I want Time Spiral, especially not on the draw. I also don't think Palancron is that good. Like, Wasteland is probably just better. I know I'm playing 18 lands now, but that's not so bad. Like, Palancron is a threat. I can cast it off Soul Ring pretty quickly. Put in Palancron. Yeah, I only saw one non-basic land across both games. Even with seeing their hand, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. Duress hurts, but this has all the manas. The Braid is good too. So we're going to play this tapped. I don't think they can afford to put like Wasteland in their mana base. Of course, Wasteland would be good instead of Palancron in this hand. I just thought about that. I could have wasted the Shelldock. Ugh, that would have been good. Yeah. I mean, that was the direct switch I was considering. If I just go like Wasteland, kill Shelldock, their mana is stunted forever, then I mana drain later. They take a Braid. I think that's the smart play. It limits my options, and they can play around mana drain. Unless I draw Mountain. Now if I mana drain something, I can Glorybringer, kill Mesmeric Fiend. That seems great. Yeah, this game goes a lot better when I am not playing Brain Freeze Storm against the Emrakul deck. Sweet. So we're going to move to second main because they might play something during our first combat. Here we're just going to play Breeding Pool tapped. Because they know about that as well. I didn't know like... the reason for going to second main phase there is they could have played a spell during my combat step that made me change which land I played if I wanted to like mana drain it or not. Okay. Wooded Foothills. So I can run Avalanche Riders into a counterspell, or I can just wait. I don't really mind drawing land, so I'm going to play this and keep Wooded Foothills in hand. They're hitting land drops. They learned the lesson with Fencer. I appreciate it. Jite is good. Let's go Foothills. Pass turn. Next turn I can Avalanche Riders plus Gush to have counterspell back. The awkward part is I'm going to Avalanche Riders post-combat. Yeah, now we fetch because I don't really want to draw that many more lands because we have Gush to like effectively increase our land count. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. So they're still pretty far away from Shelldock. Ooh, Figure of Destiny. That's a must counter threat. For only 1 manas. Sweet. I kind of want to resolve Jite as well, but we're going to move to second main phase now. Cast Jite. And now if I mana drain to protect Jite. Ooh, that's good too. I kind of want to Gush, but I can't. Yeah, I actually cannot Gush here. Because if I Gush, like tap an island, cast Gush, and they counter it, that's really bad. Whatever this is, we are going to be mana draining it. Turnabout. Oh god. I don't think I can mana drain the Turnabout. That's a lot of mana though. Okay. Well, they only have 4 cards in hand. Brain Freeze themselves. So they're digging for something, I think. Dig through time, Mystic Confluence. Oh, they hit Past in Flames. How much does that cost? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they actually cannot Past in Flames plus Turnabout. They're making a play. Oh, they Brain Freeze themselves so they could Shelldock. Oh, that's some next level situation. Okay, what do you got? Please don't be Emrakul. Okay, this I allow. Here's the good part. If they don't Past in Flames this turn, I can probably just Avalanche Riders their mountain and feel like relatively safe. Mind's Desire. Yeah, okay. That was a good sequence. We'll see what they hit. We need them to whiff on Emrakul. Swamp, good start. No! And I can't counter it either. Man. Yeah, they get to play an Emrakul. That was their only out, and it was like a 20% chance or something. Okay, so do I have any shot at winning? So they take an extra turn. They can Past in Flames, costs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really. I think honestly my best shot here is to mana drain Emrakul. That way I have mana and figure out something to do with it. I know it doesn't counter it, but at least I get 15 mana. So that's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can keep one permanent. Oh boy. Oh, they should have attacked. If they'd attacked, that would have forced the Figure of Destiny chump. Okay, so I have to sacrifice 6 permanents. Yeah, they really should have attacked. What am I gonna do here? What are my outs? I wish I had one more land in play. Or the ability to cast Gush. Because I need double blue for Venser. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically, it's draw Venser or bust. And even that's not that good. So I can keep one Steam Vents, go down to 1 life. Alright. So I have to draw Island. Okay, I mean, it's my best shot. I can't do any better. I have to draw Island. Then cast Palinchron, then cast Gush. Hit a Venser. No! I don't think I can win now. They take Gush. That was a really good hit. They must have drawn that for turn... No, because they needed all of their mana last turn. So if I had countered the turnabout... So I don't think I can win now. I needed Gush to do it. Ah, man. Alright, well, we'll play an Avalanche Riders. I get my 15 mana. And they had counterspell. Alright, alright. See you guys next round. Alright, we're here for round 3. Let's see if we can salvage... Yeah, I'll keep this. It's got mana, it's got lands. Let's see if we can salvage the 1-2. I mean the 2-1. I think we can. This deck is good. Our opponent's deck was like the worst matchup. And we could basically beat anything except for them hitting Emrakul off of that one specific Mind's Desire. And they did, so that's how you win a game. I'm almost always like so excited to see Skullclamp enter the battlefield. I genuinely think it's not a very good card most of the time in Vintage Cube, because the whole point of like creature-based decks is to trade away cards for tempo. You can watch my last Vintage Cube, I think, for like a primer on that, right? Just playing like a bunch of like Mox Diamonds, Chrome Mox to put creatures in play early. Skullclamp does the opposite of that. It trades creatures for cards. And yes, it trades them at a good rate, but in a format like Vintage Cube, you don't have enough time to really like sit around and do that. Like, do you want to Skullclamp your Adanto Vanguard? Probably not. Speaking of good things, Sol Ring, Wasteland, Gruul Signet, go. Yeah, like this, not really something you want to do. Same with Porcelain Legionnaire. Do you want to Skullclamp a Porcelain Legionnaire? It's just better in play. You're playing that card because it pressures your opponent. I could play Time Spiral. That seems suspect. Can I play Dig Through Time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can play Dig Through Time. Let's do that. Desperate Ritual. Island. Dig Through Time. Glad I wasn't drawing those. I can go Mana Vault, Time Spiral. I really want to hit Pyroclasm. This is my turn 3. Their start was very fast. I don't think that I need Fact or Fiction because I have Time Spiral. So next turn I take 6. I guess I have a little bit more time. Pyretic Ritual gives me more storm count though. It's 1 mana. Alright, let's do it. Going deep. Fact or Fiction on top. Go. And I think I'm going to take 6, go down to 11. Hope they don't have anything. Play a Mana Vault. And I really want to put lands in play so Time Spiral is better. Because right now, I mean, they're killing me pretty quick. I only have 2 mana in play because I wastelanded the Mutavault, which I still think I should have done. But, okay, Tithe Taker Skullclamp might be a combo. But again, like, they just want to attack me. They don't want to kill me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to get max greedy here. We're going to use Rishadan Port to tap down a Plains. And then we got to combo them off next turn off a fresh Time Spiral. Ooh, stop on upkeep. It's not going to be pretty. But we're going to give it our best shot. Excuse me. Tap you. Oh, Tithe Taker. That's funny. No way. Is that actually lethal? Oh my god. Honor of the Pure. Good plays. I don't think I would have gotten there, but I think I needed that. Wow! The BM Council's judgment. I actually would have had a shot. I think I actually could have probably won. The BM Council's judgment reveal. Rude. Moat. Can I even cast that? I don't know if I can cast that. I think I like the Lava Man. What don't I like? Daze seems a little bit bad against this opponent. I could just sideboard into like the blue-red deck that was kind of good. Because we have Jite, which Jite just kind of destroys the mirror. Maybe. Maybe we do that. Get rid of Crucible. I think I get rid of... Whoa, maybe. Get rid of the rituals because they're kind of bad. I probably cut Brain Freeze. And probably cut Wheel of Fortune. I don't really want to refuel them. But Time Spiral is good because I could do it off Mana Flare. Could play Avalanche Riders. Oh, I think Terramander's good. This is like just a big flyer, and white has some trouble dealing with flyers. So we cut Mind's Desire. We just play like the weirdest fair blue-red deck, and I cut Wasteland for a mountain. Seems good to me. Alright, now we get to go first. No. Okay, Pyroclasm. I will keep a hand solely based on the merits of Pyroclasm. And I kind of want to put back Palinchron, because we have Time Spiral, but Palinchron's kind of sweet. I could put back Time Spiral. Yeah. Seems weird keeping this many lands, but we need to draw stuff. And I'm going to shuffle Wooded Foothills, because I would like to draw Time Spiral, but I don't really want to draw... Actually, I'm going to play this tapped. I don't really want to draw Time Spiral without lands. I'd rather have lands without Time Spiral, I think. So... no need for a stop in their upkeep. Nice, no 1 mana play. Ooh, Venture's a good draw. Now I can play Breeding Pool tapped. Ooh, no 2 mana play, okay. Not too upset about that. Pass turn again. If they don't have a 3 mana play, things are gonna get weird. And by weird I mean we're still probably just gonna die, but... Brimaz. Yeah, Brimaz is an issue. I think I want to fetch. I don't have that many mountains in the deck. Grab mountain. Decent. Soul Ring into Island. Go. So I can Palinchron next turn, and Palinchron blocks Brimaz pretty nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn. So not 7, but I can just Pyroclasm. So we let this happen. I'm gonna put a stop in their main. Float mana off Soul Ring. Okay, so they're not gonna Mutavault. Okay, we'll take the hit off Brimaz. Oh, good plays! Good plays, opponent. Rishadan Port. That deals with Mutavault, I guess. Does not deal with Brimaz, but Palinchron does. Go Mountain Pass. No, let's play Port. That effectively locks down the Mutavault. I think after they attack, I'm going to block Leonin Relic Water with Venser. Okay, Wasteland hurts actually pretty badly. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. I don't really want to tap Mutavault. Yes. I'll run into Mana Tithe. It's better for the surprise because it forces them to attack. We get a 1/1. We play Venser. Did they play a land already? I think they did. So that locks down Mutavault for quite a while. We can bounce Brimaz, block Leonin Relic Water, or we can bounce Brimaz, block Mutavault. That seems fine, because if they play another spell after this, I can Pyroclasm, and that's even better. Yes. Beautiful. Pyroclasm. Give me the Soul Ring back, play Grim Lavamancer. Play land. Go. It's a good spot. Palinchron blocks Brimaz. Sure. 3. Oh, no, I can't untap that. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play around Mana Tithe now, because that would just destroy me. So, currently I'm okay with Palinchron versus Time Spiral. We'll see how this pans out in the future. Cannot actually double activate Grim Lavamancer, unfortunately. So hopefully they don't have a way to kill Palinchron. Well, I can bounce this. We kill that. And Palinchron's free next turn, so if we draw an action spell, we're in business. Cruel Signet. The most of all action spells. Let's go ahead and play our Signet because we do have some draw 7s in the deck. Pass turn. Down to 6. I don't like it. I'm not going to Grim Lavamancer a token because we need to save Grim Lavamancer for other things, but they can't actually kill Palinchron very easily, which is good. Gideon is a problem, but we can kill Gideon actually. We're down to 1 card. I think I kill the knight. Man, that island sucks. But we might actually be able to bounce Palinchron and then replay it. I don't know how much mana we have. Probably not. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 mana short. Well, in that case, we should be playing lands. Specifically for that situation. So they probably don't have like ways to do extra damage. I can trade off my Lavamancer, but that seems like a bad idea. I'm just gonna take it because I can chump block next turn. That's a problem. That's a big problem. We need a spell really bad, like Fact or Fiction or something. I have infinite mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have infinite mana, but I'm dead on board. We have established a loop. It's infinite mana. Alright, good games. Oh, I just wanted them to know. Wanted them to know. That was rough. I want to go to the game and draw a card. Swift Spear. Why did that happen? I don't know why I can't see anymore. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.